Hey my witches, I am back today with sort of a bonus kind of a video. Last night I went to a big Harry Potter party that was in my town. It was in this big park that, it's just like a big giant park. But anyway, this local bookstore put it on, and it was for the launch of the new book slash script for the play of Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, and I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. So me and some friends went, and it was really amazing. There were thousands and thousands of people there, and I did take some pictures and try to take some video, but I really just used my phone, and so the pictures they're not very good. So I just thought, well, I'm not going to show them, but it's you know, because I just wanted to kind of give you guys the impression of how many people there were there. There were hundreds, if not thousands, of people there. They were expecting at least 5,000 people. I think they got way more than that. They had tents set up with different activities. Like they had a Diagon Alley that was like a merch tent. They had a divination tent with somebody, you know, reading fortunes, and they had a magical creatures tent, and they had owls and snakes in there. They had a Honeydukes where they had cake. They had birthday cake for Harry Potter. And there was 3 broomsticks. I think that was selling drinks. They had just all sorts of tents with all sorts of activities. And we got there, the party started at 9. And you could buy vouchers ahead of time to get the book at 1 second after midnight or whatever. And so the party started at 9. We got there 9:30, and it was packed and crazy, and every single tent had an enormous lineup that stretched like right across the field in the park, like just hundreds and hundreds of people in each line. And so we kind of walked around, and we realized that we were not going to get into any of these things because it was just too big already. There was a shorter line for the cake, but we got there and realized why, because the cake was all sold out already. So we walked around, and then we decided that the most important line was the line for the book, obviously. So we figured out where that was, and we got in line and kind of sat there. And then another friend of mine was going, and we kind of were texting each other, and she told me she was in the line for the merch tent, and she was getting pretty close. So we had a couple of people save our spot in the line, and we went with her. And then when we were done the merch tent, it was almost time for the book, and then she came with us. So I know we kind of both jumped the lines, but whatever. So so I went with her to the merch tent, and it was crazy in there. I was disappointed because I really wanted a scarf or a toque for my house. I'm sorted into House Slytherin, and they were all gone, and all that was left was Hufflepuff. And I was like, oh, like nothing gets Hufflepuff, but I was like, I don't really want that. But I did get a couple of things. So I didn't spend too much money, but I did get a couple of things. I bought some chocolate, which I ate. Oh, and I did get to try the cake because my friend had got there earlier and gotten a piece of cake, but she said it was really rich, and she still had most of it in a container. And she's like, you gotta have a bite. And it was delicious, but really rich. So, but I'm glad I at least got a bite of it. So the first thing I got is Harry Potter time turner. You can get these little boxes in like all sorts of, you know, bookstores and things. I was hoping this necklace would actually be a little bit smaller than what it is, but it's still cute. So there it is. There's the chain, and there's the time turner. So it's quite large, as you can see. It's quite large, but I thought if I was like dressing up, then I could use this as like part of costume, and I just think it's really cool because I love Harry Potter things. So I'm still okay with that. It was still cool. And that was all I really bought in the tent. But then my friend surprised me because it's my birthday coming up soon, and she got me this, which is like super hilarious and made me laugh so hard, and I love it. It's a Hedwig hand puppet. Look at it. Look at it. You could put your fingers in the arms and flap her. But this is even better. Her head turns. Her head turns, and it turns like all the way around, so you could totally do like an exorcist thing with this puppet. And I just love her. She's so soft and so cuddly. So thank you, Nicole, so much for Hedwig. I just love her. So I got that, and I'm very excited about that, and I've been having ridiculous amounts of fun with it. Yeah, which is pretty awesome. And of course, right after midnight, I got a copy of Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. And as you can see, I used this is the voucher, and they just put a little nice leaf-shaped hole in it. And as you can see, where am I? I am about a third of the way into the book. about there. I've been reading this morning and this afternoon. So I'll probably read this pretty fast because it is a script, so it's not as daunting as a book. As one of my friends said, it's kind of like Shakespeare, but in Harry Potter form. So if you're used to reading Shakespeare, you'll have no problem reading this whatsoever. So it's very, very cool. I'm totally keeping an open mind because it is a different format than the books, and I know there's a couple other people involved in this project, but I'm just excited to have another Harry Potter story. So I think this is awesome. So if you're a Harry Potter fan, I hope you've gone out and gotten this. Let me know what you think. No spoilers though. No, zero spoilers. I will block you if you spoil me. And I won't give any spoilers either. But I'm very, very thrilled. It was a great time, and I'm really glad I went. So if you're not a Harry Potter fan, you know, that's fine. But if you are, I hope that you're enjoying the new book. Anyway, bye.